Leagues Cup Roundup. Inter Miami advance without Lionel Messi. Luis Suarez scored from the penalty spot and registered 2 assists as Inter Miami defeated Pumas 3-1 without injured Lionel Messi on matchday 3 of League's Cup opening phase play on Wednesday in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. The result made Miami 2-0-1, 8 points, the first MLS side to clinch a spot in the quarterfinals, despite seeing Messi depart with a hamstring issue in a 2-2 draw against Necaxa on Saturday. The top 4 teams from MLS and the top 4 teams from Liga MX will earn quarterfinal berths. Rodrigo De Paul produced his first goal in a Miami jersey to pull the Herons level just before halftime, and Tadeo Allende followed Suárez's 59th-minute penalty kick with a 69th-minute strike that effectively sealed the outcome. The Herons are currently atop the event standings among MLS teams, but they could finish as low as the 3rd MLS seed based on later results. Jorge Ruvalcaba scored in the 34th minute for Pumas 1-1-1, 5 points, which needed a win in regulation or penalty kicks to stay alive. Atlético de San Luis 2, Minnesota United 0. João Pedro scored his second of the tournament on a header off a corner kick just before halftime, as already eliminated San Luis dumped the Loons out of contention in St. Paul, Minnesota. Substitute Sebastián Pérez Boquete added a second in the 89th minute to seal victory for Atlético de San Luis, 1-1-1, 5 points, their first in any competition since a 1-0 win over Club Leon to open the Liga MX Apertura on July 13. André Sanchez made 3 stops to keep a first clean sheet of the tournament, blanking Minnesota 1-1-1 for points, a team that scored 7 times in its first 2 tournament matches. The Loons were eliminated despite outshooting San Luis 20-9 overall. Orlando City 5, Necaxa 1. Luis Muriel scored a hat-trick to snap a 14-match scoreless streak in all competitions, and the host Lions moved into second place on the MLS side of the tournament standings. Martin Ojeda added his second and third goals of the competition for Orlando, 2-0-1, 7 points, who used the route to build a +6-goal differential through 3 matches. Total regulation wins is the first tiebreak in deciding the tournament's quarterfinalists, with goal differential utilized second. Alexis Pena scored a late consolation goal for Necaxa, 1-1-1 for points, which was eliminated with a defeat. Atlanta United 4, Atlas 1. Atlanta produced its most lopsided win in any match this season during a meeting of teams that had already been eliminated. Jamal Tiar opened the scoring from the penalty spot in the 8th minute. Alexei Miranchuk added his second of the tournament, and Saba Lobjanidze made it 3-0 in the 38th minute. Cayman Togashi completed the scoring after halftime for Atlanta, 1-2-0, 3 points, which snapped a 10-match winless run in all competitions. Diego Gonzalez's late free-kick goal helped Atlas, 0-3-0, 0 points, avoid being shut out for the first time in 6 matches since the start of Liga MX Apertura play last month.